Oh, yeah. Here comes charisma. Here comes that lucha greatness. Here comes Penta.
The following contest is an Iron Man match. Making his way to the ring from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, Penta!
Has taken the WWE Universe by storm with his impressive style.
Yeah, his lucha prowess, technical ability, viciousness. Penta has it all, and he doesn't hold back.
Unlike any other superstar, luchador or otherwise, we've seen.
Matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
He's got what it takes tonight.
Oh, come on. Absolutely blindsided. Throwing the rules right out the window. Some people love this sort of approach. Referee signals for the match to be finally underway. These superstars are seeing red right now, gentlemen. Great thinking right there. Slide. We saw that one coming. Slide. Kick connects. Got one down that time.
A bit of provocation for Penta.
Oh, chop. Impressive awareness there. There's the sling blade. Oh, man. Goes out to the way of that one. And the steam. Face. Oh, man. And Penta reverses it. Running hurricanrana. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. I'd imagine it can be easy to lose focus over the length of an Iron Man match. To get kind of lost in there. Crucifix! Combination! Raises the shoulder before the one count.
Not even close to down and out at this point.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Springboard crossbody on the mark.
On the event, sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Getting out of harm's way. And there's the sling blade. He's starting to look bad.
But in an Iron Man match, it's more about seizing opportunities than dealing damage.
Things have been fraught between these competitors for weeks. But you have to notice how tensions have risen even more recently. Nothing seems to be off limits at this point, and that's not a... And here's Penta in control with a big kick. And now, hooks in the ropes. Destroyer.
Penta just closed the book on this one.
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Where on earth is he getting this from? There's no way he should have been able to kick out after all of that.
Listen, that should have ended things. At his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. And now we have passed the quarter point of this matchup.
Looking at the scoreboard, we're still tied up here. This really could be anybody's game. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. But you gotta imagine these superstars are looking to test the waters right now. No one wants to make the first big mistake in an Iron Man match.
Wants to finish this.
Look out!
And that can rattle Penta's foundation. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Boom! Brought down with the sling blade.
Nicely done. Managing to save himself there. Quick evasion from him there.
What a sling blade.
Working on the arm. Introducing a boot to the face.
Able to parry that one. Rocked with a knee to the face.
Penta's pulled in.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Punch lands. Sling blade action. Drops the leg. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Oh, elbow to the knee. Twisted the leg. Trap right to the midsection.
Penta setting it up. Gonna set his opponent up. Here we go.
And a Penta driver connects.
And now Penta is playing to the crowd.
Slowly rising, but he won't like what he's met with.
And there's the sling blade. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Looking to finish it off. Oh, what a counter. Cross landed.
Penta fends that off.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
With these reversals.
Oh, elbow to the knee. Oh, hyperextend your legs.
These superstars just keep upping the ante. They keep applying that pressure.
No one's backing down, especially not after everything they've been through in this match. And here's Penta in control with a big kick. And now, hooks in the ropes. Mexican destroyer.
Penta stamping it into this.
Here's a throw in this one.
Penta is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Oh, incredible impact. Explosive assault from Penta.
Yeah, Penta isn't giving any quarter.
And Penta gets thwarted. It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Considering how much time is left on the clock, I am shocked it took this long for the signs of fatigue to really set in.
Here's a cover. Could be it. He kicks out before the count starts.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
Up and down, leg lariat. We're at the midway point now of this challenging Iron Man match.
Only a 1-4 difference here, and we have passed the halfway mark. There really is no telling how this one will shake out once all is said and done.
Taken as the art of great strategy.
From above.
It's timing with that springboard.
Spin kick to the midsection. Soul kick.
Putting him in the...
Penta with a kick to the midsection. From the middle rope.
Mexican destroyer.
Again, this has to be the end.
And he scores the fall there.
Penta is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Here we go again.
Letting him.
He thinks he has it. That was nearly 3, but somehow Penta kicked out.
I don't know how he did it, but this match is not over.
Charging up in corner.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Big down kick.
Very attack is lingering.
Mexican destroyer.
Penta just closed the book on this one.
A hammerlock applied and an arm breaker.
Sacrifice.
This could do it. A big fall for him there.
And now Penta is playing to the crowd. Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Caving in the abdomen.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Look at this. This can't be good.
A focused attack.
He scores himself a fall.
Great ducking and dodging.
Nothing fancy with that move.
All eyes are glued on the action. No one can look away from this breathtaking spectacle.
A legendary match in the making before our very eyes. So much pain inflicted in this match.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Looking to finish it off. You gotta be kidding me.
That could have been an absolute disaster.
Lucky for them. They got all of it.
Penta now looking to connect with it.
Into a Nelson drop.
Perhaps it's time for us to move to a less volatile ringside area.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Oh, it suddenly got a lot more dangerous over here.
Placed on the table.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. And that's our cue to exit.
Yeah, the announce table being cleared off here for something bad.
Spinning kick to the gut. What a display of strength here. And even more punishment directed right at Penta.
Yeah, Penta's falling into trouble here.
Just goes right off the post. Running out of time.
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Showing no sign of respect for his opponent.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Yes.
Mexican destroyer.
Penta just closed the book on this one.
And all eyes are on Penta now.
Got caught slacking. Double underarm hook caught. Oh, flips out. Oh, delivers a big clothesline.
Taking off from the ropes. And Penta with the perfectly timed maneuver there.
You know that Penta has to be having thoughts of ending things soon.
It has been incredible to see these athletes go 9/10 of the way through a grueling match.
At this juncture, a 3-point lead might be too much for anyone to overcome.
Dodges out of the way.
Gets lifted into position. Down. He gets the kick out after the run.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
My goodness, did you hear that, John? We have nearly no time to spare. Sleeping away action.
Penta's in position. It's inevitable. From here, man.
Here we go.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out, and a clothesline count.
Going forward again.
That can do Penta in.
Shoulders are down. Only 2.
How about this whole team was over, man?
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you gotta do a little more to finally finish this. Oh, look at the elbow. Look at just hammered away in the back.
And a backstabber.
He's marking the X on the target now.
Needs to make a real-time kick to the gut.
Oh, here you go. He got the 3 count right here. This is it. That fall goes to him late in this match. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Down. And it's over. Penta gets it done. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner,
And a stunning ending to this Iron Man match. It takes a lot of stamina to outlast the opposition in a match like this.
Zero fear. Penta knew this was his match for the taking tonight.
the following
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there is no way we crown a new champion tonight.
He's worked his whole career for this. All those days in the gym, all those late nights on the road. This championship opportunity is what it's all about.
Here we go, guys. The championship is on the line here in this one.
And I'll tell you, Cole, the champion has never looked more dominant than right here, right now.
The pressures of being champion are very real, but this guy is ready for it.
Introducing the challenger from the Garden of Eden, weighing in at 200 pounds. And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds. The undisputed WWE Champion, AK-47.
The
unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
This is it, folks. The stages of hell begin here. These superstars will have to push themselves past their breaking points as they battle through a variety of match types.
Hell in a cell. What a way to start your journey through the stages of hell. This is going to be nasty. And he feels off the...
Shot with so much force. Managing to evade a precarious position there. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Boom! Good defense from him. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Looks like he's coming back in. What's the strategy for making it through this series of matches? Through these stages?
Do not put the cart before the horse. Right now, we're in the first stage, so these superstars should only be thinking about that. Winning the first stage. The rest of the stipulations will come in due time.
Uh-oh. Springboard coup de grace!
Getting back up, but he may be back down soon.
I don't know who's more fired up, him or the crowd.
He quickly slides into the ring.
A show of absolute disrespect from the challenger. I don't know if you want to poke the bear like that.
Kick right on the money. Rolling out now. He's getting out of there for a little bit. But some time to recover.
But I don't think you can try to humiliate the challenger like that.
Rolling neck snap. I think they've made it obvious that this is far from over here, guys.
Yeah, Corey, I just hope this gets resolved before someone gets seriously injured.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Costly error there.
Isolating the arm.
Countering that offense.
Trying to break the back there, man.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
Ooh, the challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Oh, boy. I don't know if you want to make the champ look like a chump.
Thrust right to the throat.
Man can't breathe, the man can't fight.
He answers right back.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Deep uppercut connects. Opponent offering nothing back in return here. Powerbomb with authority through the cell wall. I don't know how, but we just saw the cell wall explode from all this animosity.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
He better be sure-footed in his climb up the cell.
Oh, come on. I know it's all about making heartbreaking moments, but this might be too much to risk.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
Brought down by a crucifix.
You can cut the tension in the arena with a knife right now.
Every step, every move just coated in danger up on the cell.
Setting their opponent up. Knee drop right on the ankle.
Just dismantling their opponent.
No way this ends well. Duking it out on top of the cell like this.
Look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Fighting at this altitude is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I hope we have emergency medical staff nearby.
Here it comes. There is pedigree.
Are we going to see it? Are we going to see a new champion tonight?
With the counter.
You saw the original.
The director's cut. I get that these superstars are seeing red and just want to fight, but this has got to be the worst place to do it.
All they're thinking about is fighting each other, man. And no better place to do it than right up on top of the cell.
What a sight this is. Superstars locked in combat up on top of the cell.
Listen to the impact.
Clubbing blow stifles the attack. Inverted suplex.
The roof of the cell is no place for a fight.
These superstars seem to think differently. I'm not worried about the danger.
Ducks out of harm's way.
What great.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. One counter met by another.
He connects with a counter.
Back and forth, blow after blow. The sheer resilience we're witnessing here is incredible.
And this is what Hell in a Cell is all about. Absolute punishment all over the structure.
This is not wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. This is brilliance. Well-placed elbow flex down.
Steel meeting flesh. This is absolute carnage. Stops the kick. Oh, man, landing awkwardly.
Averting danger with an elbow in the stomach.
This entire building's on their feet witnessing these lunatics fight 25 feet in the air.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Snapmare's right.
He's able to dodge that one. Big bad fish.
And you can just hear the steel straining with each impact.
These superstars are pressing their luck with every single bit of offense. Something's gotta give, and it will not be pretty once.
Looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
Game over. Oh, man. We might have a new job here.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
The top of the cell wasn't built for this. Every step has devastating potential.
I can only imagine the amount of adrenaline coursing through these competitors' veins right now.
What an insane atmosphere. The energy in this building is palpable right now. Man, this place is jumping. Oh, what an elbow. And I think I'm hearing the roof buckle with every maneuver. DDT.
Oh, caught the double underarm hook. Slipped out, though. Oh, beautiful clothesline delivered.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
Let's just hope the top of the cell has been reinforced.
The first fall.
Here is your winner.
Here's hoping these superstars have plans to pace themselves because the next stage of hell is incoming.
And now it's time to get out the bonfire, toffee, and candy apples because our next stage will be an Inferno match.
Stages of hell now continues.
But man, we're closer to those flames than I expected, guys. I don't like this one bit.
Thrust right to the throat. Oh, jarring uppercut.
He's got the WWE Universe behind him and willing them into giving him a boost here.
Right across the larynx. Reversal. And that turns things around.
A chain of reversals here. Look at the double underhook.
Trying to put them away. Able to counter it.
Counted now into a clothesline.
I've asked around the locker room, and a lot of people believe that you guys take requests. We're tuning up the band.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
With that DDT.
The champ holding on by a thread.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Thrust right to the throat. Man can't breathe and man can't fight. Reversed into a quick takedown.
Brutal headbutt on target.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Both arms hooked. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
He's putting a ton of force behind every attack.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
Getting set up on the top rope.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
And no doubt he knows he needs to do whatever he can to capitalize on this opening. Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over.
Misses the target. Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
Look at the angle. It's nasty.
And saw what was coming there.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Thrust right to the throat. Man can't breathe and man can't fight. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Caught the leg.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
So well matched. These men aren't giving up any ground.
Showing their strength of will, their refusal to back
pushing to the outside. He's headed out to the ringside area. Ooh, what a damaging blow. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. What grace. Float over into the DDT. Chair. Turns it around. Quick crucifix. Suplex, and not done yet. Another German, and continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what.
Here comes the setup, double under.
Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. Big clothesline.
Listen to this place. It's electric. Destroyer. The challenger struggling for anything here.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might be over here soon. Oh, grabbing the back.
Gets absolutely blasted with the gold.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
And enters back into the ring.
Locked in. He's ready for anything.
Elbow will break that up.
What a heinous chop that was.
Legs caught.
These two have known each other so well.
What great.
Targets the gut to end the offense. Finds some payback with their own reversal.
He gets back into the ring.
Drop kick. Hits the mark.
Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
Enziguri.
Both arms hooked. Oh, coming down the underarm hook. Flipped out the
Big clothesline.
Left into a German.
Putting the red dot on his opponent.
Oh, they got that scouted.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Right to the throat. Man can't breathe and man can't fight. What a way to get out of that one. Here you go.
And soon enough, he might be going from the frying pan and into the fire now.
This is getting dangerous. Just look at the size of this fire.
Yeah, Cole, I can't see a way out of this one. I can barely see what's going on anymore. Both arms hooked. Double underarm hook top. Oh, flips out.
But counted now into a clothesline.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Did you hear that impact? Flips to the throat. Oh, dangerously close to, oh my, out to the floor.
And through the flames in the process, firefighters on standby as this match finally comes to an end.
A dominant victory, sweeping the 3 stages of hell in 2 matches.
And it takes a certain amount of fortitude to achieve a clean sweep in any series of matches, but especially in a Stages of Hell match. This was no easy task.
The Queen has arrived. True wrestling royalty. Charlotte Flair is here.
Truly one of the best.
The following contest is an Iron Woman match. Making her way to the ring, Alexa Bliss from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
The most decorated woman in WWE history. And Charlotte Flair using every match to add to her legacy.
Always focused, Charlotte Flair is so capable of dismantling her opponents.
Her confidence, her poise, that's something that she was born with, Cole. She's just true wrestling royalty, man.
She truly set a new standard of what it means to be a superstar. Lost over a year of her career to injury and became the first ever 2-time Women's Royal Rumble winner on her first night back.
Once again, Charlotte's claimed her rightful spot in the main event on the grandest stage of them all. Success is second nature to Charlotte Flair.
It's Miss Money in the Bank.
And her opponent from Moscow, Russia,
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Ooh, with the ambush. And I love it.
So much for entrances and good manners.
This isn't a match, it's just a brawl. Our referee wanting these superstars to get this action into the ring.
But will they listen? Slips out of the way. Oh, destructive knee to the face.
Referee changes the direction of that one.
Every counter being answered with a knock. We've said it plenty of times before, an Iron Man match truly is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, this is not the type of match you want to go into with a full head of steam. Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Flair was waiting on that.
Superstars in the ring, and the referee officially starts the match.
Well, if this is the way we're starting, Cole, I think the WWE Universe is in for quite a show tonight.
Needing to shake off the cobwebs, but looks like a tall task.
Oh, Charlotte caught by the counter.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
go in this match based on that.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Big clothesline. That attack might have diminished Charlotte's sense of superiority. And she finds an answer to Charlotte. The jury was set on that made. The way these superstars have been clashing over the past couple of weeks, there's been this feeling that something is coming.
Who knows, Cole? These competitors don't see eye to eye, and that's definitely created friction as of late. But who's to say where that friction takes them?
Charlotte turns it around. Back in play for these competitors. Now looked out of the top turnbuckle.
What are they concocting here?
Tremendous balance. First quarter of this battle is now past.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think these two are really realizing that right about now.
Words that off. What a response.
Making her way out of the ring here.
She countered that into her own offense.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
Into the barricade. Into the ring again now.
Giving the WWE Universe a piece of her mind right now.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Counters with an attack on Charlotte.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Right to the dome.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Oh, what a response. She can't possibly take any more.
Stamina must be depleting. Probably hot-throwing caution to the wind. All caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. Just a continuous match for Charlotte here.
This cannot be how Charlotte envisions tonight going.
She's tossed right out of the ring. Climbing up to the top, looking to go high rip.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Back into the ring she goes. Buster Thumb Release. Charlotte is being measured. The end could be near. Kick gets caught. Dueling reversals. She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next. Look at that double underhook. Here it comes. Is that what it takes to beat Charlotte? Two. Hangs on. A threat.
You come at Charlotte Flair, you take your best shot.
But watch out. Somersault punch out.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money.
I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts.
These competitors might not have another match. We're about to see it.
Big spot that connects hard.
That could finish off Alexa.
She's getting back to the ring. Over the ropes.
Incoming.
Drop kick. And an answer from her. Allows Flair keeping that string of offense in check.
It's time for Flair to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
And she had Charlotte's number then. And Harper is so Charlotte now.
Perhaps Charlotte needs to go back to the drawing board.
Quick thinking counter into a takedown.
Taking control.
Oh, the natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
Cover. The count was stopped before it started.
What the hell? What the hell?
Does Charlotte now have to resort to an alternative? Do something else to end things?
Complete control of a fallen opponent. A vicious series of stomps into the hammerlock. And cranking at the other arm. Now this is agonizing. Mounting there.
Flair retaliating. tempo with that attack.
Charlotte still has more to do to get this fully in her favor.
Charlotte now with all the time in the world. The handspring.
Handspring clothesline.
That may have been pretty to look at, but I can guarantee you Charlotte only had...
She's going for it.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Wait a minute. Oh, big knees right here. Another one.
Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Charlotte is really feeling the pain that's been dealt out so far.
I'd be shocked if she can turn things around after that.
Just listen to this crowd. Every one of them is on their feet. Charlotte opening for a big-time move and connecting.
Three-quarters of this Iron Man match now in the book as the fight continues.
And with a one-fall advantage here, there's a decision to be made. Do you stay on the attack or play defense?
From the middle rope.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. And she's ready. Here we go. Forward smash.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Knee right in the momentum.
Charlotte's losing grasp in this match now.
Charlotte needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
Spotting
Shot. Fires back with a crucial one. Looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
Is there any air left in Charlotte?
2 count. Cheers the fall.
Just a quick reminder of and watch the Queen go.
Natural selection. You gotta love it.
Is Flair closing
the
this
pin.
out? Just barely more than one. What on earth are the odds?
That did not work out in Charlotte's favor. Can she turn to something else in her arsenal to finish things?
Double stomp to the legs.
And Charlotte on the receiving end of even more offense.
Flair has to know she's in dangerous territory.
Time for a few seconds.
This match is over. There's no way we'll see anybody overcome a 3-fall deficit this late in the match.
Pumped up in the corner now.
Really showing off here.
Catches a kick to the face.
Devastating elbow strike.
The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4. Here it is.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to not allow that. Trying to slip out of this.
Tap out. There it is. She gains the fall.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that. Tremendous reflexes, turning that into a German suplex.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
approach to end the match.
I'm sure Charlotte believes this is all on her, that she should have won this match.
The following contest is a Stages of Hell match, and it's for the WWE Women's World Championship.
This is a woman ready to throw down.
Everybody, that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there's no way we crown a new champion tonight.
Time stops when you want it. Can you see
The winners of it truly one of the greatest of all time. If she successfully defends the title tonight, she'll continue to be on the path to greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
Oh, she's all business now. She's been working hard for this opportunity, and now that she's got it, she's out here to become champion.
Introducing the challenger from Valhalla, Crown Hill. And her opponent from Kawaguchi, Japan, the WWE Women's World Champion, Karen Stanford.
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for. The Women's World Championship in the balance.
There's the bell, and now Stages of Hell has officially begun. Multiple rule sets, multiple matches. Will these superstars be able to survive all the turmoil?
And first up, it's gut check time because we have the no-holds-barred match.
But take a look at this, fellas. Quick show of respect to get this one started.
Okay, enough with the pleasantries. I want to see someone get punched in the face hard.
I'm sure neither of these superstars will be holding anything back in this one. Clearly, they respect each other too much to do that.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Boom! She's out of it, guys.
What on earth is coming next?
Face first, flatliner. Senton connects.
The kind of matches involved in the Stages of Hell, these are some of the most chaotic and brutal stipulations there are.
And that's why to win tonight, you have to be merciless. These matches reward ruthlessness, so ruthless you must truly be.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
The time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over. Game over!
She's getting everything lined up.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, brutal forearm.
What a counter.
Tries the roll up.
This could do it. The challenger wriggles out at one.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Springboard up. Into the roundhouse kick.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den.
Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
And we know for a fact that this is just not some casual matchup. Guys, this rivalry has seemingly reached critical mass.
Well, I'd actually say it could be worse, Cole, but it's definitely not great as it is. The lack of respect these superstars have for each other is astounding to watch. They hate each other, simply put, and who knows what it will take for them to actually resolve their issues.
Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
This has definitely been a physical match, and we're seeing just how physical now. Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
Implanted by the DDT.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking.
Hung across the top rope. Face first.
She's got that chair and just daring her opponent now.
Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
And she's had enough of that. Rolls out to maybe rethink her strategy.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Delivers the bulldog.
Oof, a meeting of the minds creates separation.
Able to avoid that one.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Ooh, wasn't expecting that.
And this has become a more grueling fight than anyone could have imagined.
Carefully setting up their opponent for something big, something spectacular. Look at this superhuman display of power. Crashing down.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. Crank in the head. Oh, she's just having her way now.
She has completely unleashed that inner beast. Laying the WWE.
Way too much. Saw that coming in. Quickly got the knees up.
Boom! One step ahead there. Punch connects.
Down the line with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Will this be enough?
Oh, come on. She's just playing now.
Catches the kick.
The WWE Universe is absolutely electric right now.
The energy in here is unreal. And she reversed the
Can we have a new champ after that?
hard landing. She's got it. Got her shoulders down. Still hit with a quick kick out.
You'll have to move heaven and earth to keep the champion down. And even then, this is proof that they still might kick out. She's got the kendo stick, and she does not look afraid to use it. Man, that is going to leave some serious runs. Getting mentally in check, and I think the physicality part is coming soon.
Holding nothing back. Striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
These competitors have been absolutely crackerjacked up on the top.
The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
She counters it. She finds her moment and breaks up the onslaught.
And she's clearly had enough and is now giving back as good as she was getting.
Caught with the leg.
And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
Legs caught. Oh, elbow to the knee.
Hyperextend your leg. Back elbow completely cuts them off.
And she narrowly escapes that move.
Clothesline.
Oh, and a huge missed opportunity.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that'll bust her open. In position now. Rolling cover. The champ might have just ended things right there.
2. A kick out. I don't believe it.
Oh, that's how much they want this title, man. That's that championship spirit coursing through that band.
In position now. Rolling cover.
Here we go. That's how you become the reigning and defending.
She got it. She scored the first fall.
Here is your winner, Karen.
The first stage of the Salacious competition has been completed, and our next stipulation is about to get underway.
Oh, baby. But now, we're moving into the devil's playground. Don't care who you are. You don't walk out of hell in a cell without being changed forever. Oh, no, man.
It's not over yet as the next stage of hell gets underway.
Taking this up a notch with hell in a cell, raising the intensity here.
There's really no getting through Hell in a Cell unscathed, either physically or mentally, is there?
If there is, we have yet to witness it. The best you can hope for is that you figure out a way to make the cell work for you. To take advantage of the demonic structure as a weapon of destruction that it is. Whoever can do that the best in this match will most likely be the one to end up standing tall in hell.
Things have really reached critical mass with this rivalry, guys. The best way I can describe the state of things right now is disruptive. They really don't care about how this affects anyone else as long as they can just get their hands on each other. I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Stiff shot.
She had that scouted.
broken up.
You can just see the arms getting heavy after all this. The cheers are the only thing that keeping these two fighters going. Somehow still standing, somehow still punching in the face.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Bam! All out war, man. Fists flying everywhere.
Looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Pedigree!
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
In a well-timed counter. Launched right out of the ring. All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Moves up. And she's in a bad way here.
Things are looking pretty bleak for her right now. She's got to find some daylight here. This has been an incredible showing from both of these women.
And neither one of them looks like they're close to being done.
Perhaps look it up. Suplex their opponent here.
Suplex right through the elbow. And you gotta be a different beast, man. You gotta be a different kind of tough to fight through that.
Connecting flush on the back of the head.
Just a non-stop attack from her here.
She's definitely not looking to relent anytime soon.
Oh, what an uppercut. Ooh.
Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
Oh, yeah, here we go. She's climbing the cell.
And hopefully you're not expecting anything akin to safety when you start climbing the cell.
There is not a single good reason why she should.
Okay, well, she's on top of the cell. Now what? She goes careening through the top of the cell.
Oh my God, this has to be one of the most unhinged and barbaric title matches we've ever seen.
This is insanity. Just call the match right now. Oh!
She is feeling it right now. She knows she's just too good.
Does she think she's in it? Ooh, I had enough of that.
Down with an F5.
We knew the ring couldn't contain them, but taking this fight to the ring entrance proves their true disdain.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way. No good ever comes from fighting on the stage.
She's trying one more time.
And it is purely academic at this point, as the champ surely knows now.
Both arms hooked. Taking this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn.
Hellacious clothesline instead.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Reversed with a swift knee to the midsection. Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire. But power play. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh my God. Steel, glass, pyro, electrical. So many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm.
adrenaline's pumping now. It makes you feel invincible. At the little bit of time, you actually are.
The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here. Brought down with the Bulldog.
Stomping down.
Showing up with us thinking that.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
And it looks like, no, you gotta be kidding me. She's looking toward the top of the cell.
She is fearless. That is the only possible explanation for choosing to climb the cell.
She made it and is now standing on top of the cell.
What an incredible scene here. Okay, she's taking her show going a bit too far at this point.
This is the definition of throwing caution out of the window. And the WWE Universe is on pins and needles for it.
Oh, what a lariat. This situation is only getting more dangerous by the second.
Looking to cause as much violence as possible on top of the cell.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal.
She's setting something up. She fell right through the damn cell.
Title in the balance with the pin.
And the champ gets free at one.
She's in the deep end and somehow still able to kick out.
Misses on the springboard.
Right across the back of the neck.
You can sense her bad intentions here.
Measuring it up one more time.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Two. It's all over. She gets the final fall.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Karen.
Somehow able to sweep the series and get out of 3 stages of hell in 2 matches.
You have to be feeling on top of the world right now, finishing 3 stages of hell in only 2 matches. And on the reverse side of the coin, being swept here has to be absolutely gut-wrenching.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Big match here, guys, as the title will be on the line tonight. And the champ has looked dominant of late. But all it takes is one wrong move, and that title could be going home with somebody else. the EST.
Already so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
I know she's early in her WWE career, but Bianca Belair already might be considered one of the best.
And here's the thing, she's only going to get better.
You're right, Cole. It's actually kind of scary how Belair continues to keep topping herself.
Pressure right now, but most of it is coming from herself. Tonight, she's looking to prove she's championship material.
Against the wall, the pressure's building.
Introducing the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. And her opponent from parts unknown, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, CC.
The Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs tonight. There's the bell, and this Women's Intercontinental title match is now underway. I've been looking forward to this match, and I know I'm not the only one.
Oh, for sure. For the men, we know how the Intercontinental title is the workhorse championship. And that's the legacy the women are trying to carve out with an IC title of their own. This is about fighting hard. Sure, you deserve to hold that gold, baby. These women are going to go all out here.
Turning defense into a solid bit of offense there.
Talking about quick thinking, starting this thing ahead now.
And that is why it always pays to be on your toes in WWE.
Starting that match one step ahead is always a good thing.
Some well-timed defense on her part. She's rallying the crowd behind her. That'll suck the wind right out of you.
She's in a bad way here. Off the rope, springboard disaster kick. Oh, tough hit to the legs.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Nice hit, scissor kick.
High risk. Bianca keeps her away. When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole complexion of this match.
Stomping away.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Bianca needs to figure things out. And the EST reminding the world why she is the strongest. Look at this power from Bianca Belair.
A powerful message message just sent to the champion with that move.
Knee right to the face. And she wisely heads back to the ring.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it. And she manages to beat the count.
That took athleticism.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match. Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope.
Gets countered.
In the clutches. This might be one of the greatest rivalries the WWE Universe has ever witnessed. This has progressed far beyond any animosity we've seen in recent memory.
I'm just glad we have the pleasure of being able to call their matches. Just ejected from the ring. And outside she goes. What's her plan here? The arm absorbing the damage.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
She's looking to go top rope here.
From the heavens.
And completely missed the mark.
And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match. And Belair reverses it. Oh, she was ready with the counter. Climbing up the corner. And first up top. Through the air. And connects.
You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Giving her opponent a piece of her mind here.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things were about to turn disastrous. Getting back into the ring now.
From the top.
All the way down to the floor.
Went for broke, and that expression ended up becoming literal.
Launching off the rope with that frenzy. She's going up now. Going up high. First up top. She completely missed there. Punch.
Clubbed with the back fist.
On the top rope now.
Here we go, baby. Here we go with the Tower of London.
Working on their arm. Bang! What a punch.
Back elbow breaks that up.
Oh, an effective head scissors takedown. And these superstars are seemingly at a stalemate, both utterly spent, but still digging deep into their reserves.
Digging deep, neither one allowing their exhaustion to get the better of them. But this match has absolutely taken a tremendous toll on both of them, and even the fans can see it. Making way towards the top rope.
Up high.
You gotta be kidding me!
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition. While the fighters officially reached our announce table, I'm just going to stay to the side and pray for a splinter.
Oh, no, no way. This is going to end it all.
Tombstone pile driver.
Trying to end this by using the announce Look at this athleticism.
Wait a minute, Bianca Belair look like she's setting up. She's up. She's up. Going for it. Big glove slam. Boom.
The out-of-this-world athleticism of Bianca Belair is on display for the whole world to enjoy with that move.
This has been an absolutely career-defining match for these competitors tonight. Bianca clearly wants a fight here.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Escape just in time.
Oh, so athletic.
We gotta do what? They're getting dangerously close. Personal space, man.
Bianca evades that one.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Connects.
Arm wringer.
Oh, wait a minute. Gonna find out with a power.
Stone pile driver.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
This is the kind of match you dream about having.
And few superstars ever achieve. Count-out rule is active as she heads to the floor. Effective counter. Uh-oh.
Oh, just crashing into the table.
Oh, no. She's gone on our announce table. This is not going to end. Oh, no. No way. This is going to end it all.
Oh, baby, the carnage is going down now.
Just look at our announce desk. An absolute pile of rubble now.
We are witnessing history in the making here tonight.
This is certainly one that'll be talked about for ages.
The champion retains.
Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action. Defending her title in this one.
She's not losing this title that easily. She's got her sights set on a long reign.